Yeah, welcome back, guys. So after showing all the things to you and after you switched the branch or you stick with me, we are now ready to please check that we have the same state of our application. The state we actually have is that we log from animal details. Here in line 10, what is right here in components and containers, animal details. This is the last thing I guess we wrote. So we had the console log, we logged this. So this is what pollutes our console. If you run the project and you press any button, then you have something, then you see the animals we provided here in our reducer, but they are still static and hard-coded. I showed you how to set up Faker. Hopefully your instance of Faker is running now. You should be able to reach it at localhost 3000. So here is our documentations. We have like 100 animals and we have like 20 zookeepers. This should be running in another tab in your command line here in the folder. Let me show you the folder very quick here in the API server. So you navigate into API server and then JSON server seeds.js. With this command you are starting the whole thing. So what we can do now is we have on the one hand side, we have our static reducer here that shows us the animals that come from the static reducer. On the other side, we have prepared our JSON server to work with. And what we want to achieve now is that this hard-coded list of animals here should be replaced by the list of animals we are given by the server. So what we want to achieve now is that this list, this very hard-coded list, is a little bit more dynamic. And also on the click, we want to apply, or we want to make the user see the details here. This is the next task we are going to achieve. And to do so, we will check out a package. It's called Axios. I already told you about it. It's a promise-based HTTP server. And here is the command how to install it in our command line. But let's check it out in the npm. So if I click here, it should take me there. No. So I will Google for it. And my search terms here will be npm and Axios. So this is the site here of the package, and it's pretty well documented. But I don't want to scroll around too much because we want to use it in action. So I would like you to go into your command line. If your server is running, you need to stop your server at this point because we want to install another npm package now. To do so, we do something like npm install --save because I want it in the dev dependencies. So I expect it to appear here in the dependencies. You know, if I would, I expect it here. If I wanted it to be in the dev dependencies, I would need to type something like --save dev, but I want it only in the dependencies. And here I go for Axios to install the package. And it will take some time. And then it is installed. Okay, now for purposes of controlling ourselves, I would like to npm run start. I want to start the project again. I will close some tabs here not to confuse us. So, and this is pretty much the state of our application we're in. So what I want to do now is, I want to prepare the whole application to make use of Redux thunk, because as I haven't tell you, I'm sorry, because let me show you Keynote. Now where it is? Keynote, hello, where are you? There it is. And with Axios, because it's a promise-based HTTP server, there comes a problem. And Axios brings the problem that it's asynchronous. I hope that you've all heard of the asynchronous nature of the web. What means that we will have a service here. You consider this our action, and our action will do a call to our server. This is here what is internet. It could be in the internet, but our server is now locally hosted in the Animals API. So the service will reach out for the server and do something. But the kind of nature of this request is asynchronously. This means that you don't know how long it would take to get the answer of this, you know. The application, you're pressing the button or you are entering, or let's say you are pressing the button, and let's say we will integrate a button right here, and on press of this button we will reach out to the server and get our AJAX request. And the problem with this is that we never know how long it will take. So we press the button, then we apply the action does something asynchronous, and we need to somehow resolve this asynchronous nature to show it in our application. And here comes Redux thunk into play. I'd like to show you the repository pretty quick. I think I just closed it. Redux thunk here. It's some kind of core technology in React, in the stack of React. Redux, I think Redux thunk is very important. You can see it here, how many people start this repository, you know. It's quite famous. It's considered a middleware, and it allows us to resolve the asynchronous nature of the Ajax. So now what I want to do is I want to alter my my index file. So just a moment, I will close this. My PC is quite slow, as you know, if I'm recording. And just give me a second to order my desktops here, because I want code to be here. I want the Google Chrome to be there. Pretty nice. So we have the Chrome here, and this is there. And what I want to do now is, this is our highest entry point, and somehow I need to tell my index.js file how to make use of Redux thunk. So in your package.json, as you can see, I already applied Redux thunk in the boilerplate, so you don't need to install it. If it wouldn't be in the boilerplate, you need to type something like npm install --save redux-thunk to get the latest version of it. But I already supplied it here in the boilerplate, so no problem. So to make use of it, I want to import it, and I want to import thunk from Redux thunk. So, and now we will need to rewrite this section a little bit to make our store make use of thunk. So what I will actually do is I will rename this into created store to have the variable name of store free again. And here, as you can see, there's space, you could supply more things, but we need to supply the thunk here in the middleware, so it's wrapped by the store. And then we are creating a new const called store, and we create a store. Sorry, I need to call it here. So I want to write it correctly, and now I'm calling the created store as we did below here, just for simplicity. I will supply my reducers here now. You know, I could have written it here. It will be the same line, but I think it improves the readability. So what I need to provide to the attribute store is now this. So this is how we add Redux thunk to our boilerplate. We import it at the top of our file. We supply it to our middleware right here, and then we instancing it, and we're making use of the store. To now check that everything is still up and running, we simply reload this, so the console is not complaining about anything. So that we would now that we are now in the capability to make use of Redux thunk. I will stop the video now, and we will continue in the next section. I think by writing our first action to fetch the animals. So I see you soon.